Welcome to the NovaLeague. I'm QueenRuBee, and I have a tradition of rating Pokemon based purely on vibes. As a beginner, the way that a Pokemon looks is all I have to go off of.
Wait. Your vibes put some great Pokemon in E and F tier. How can I, in good faith, trust you with something as sacred and as holy as the Gen 4 Dex?
But I've completed Pokemon Scarlet recently, and I've actually caught and bonded with some Pokemon in-game. Experiencing Pokemon has informed my perspective, so let's jump into rating all the Sinnoh Pokemon.
Turtwig! Hey Turtwig! You're so adorable. Uppies. Not too jolty.
Oh, that was immediate.
Next one is not a well, what is your name?
That one is Grottle.
Grottle? I don't like the name, but let me look at you. So you got two bushes. It's got boots on. No, they're leg warmers because you can see the toes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put you in B tier, the big one.
This is Torterra.
Torterra. Now I could put a house right there.
Yeah, you get it.
I think you actually can.
How big are Torterras?
Like 4 foot.
Well, yeah. So in the game,
Oh.
they're like big enough to like lay down on. You can have a picnic up
Oh,
there.
7'3". My bad. 7'3".
Oh, okay. Like I
2.2
could put
meters.
like a doghouse on that.
Right,
Like,
but we
she could
watched
live on
we
Yeah.
watched Detective Pikachu. Do you remember the part where they're massive?
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
that
they
was
made
only-
it bigger, huh?
Yeah.
Wasn't
yeah.
that only because they were experimented on?
Right, but like even the ones in the lab were kind of bigger, and there's also the Alpha Torterra, so like there's range.
That's true.
Okay.
Dynamax.
And Dynamax,
I
yeah.
do like this though, so I'm gonna put it in S tier.
Huge.
I do like you a lot. Alrighty, Fire Monkey.
My least favorite starters line. Chimchar.
Chimchar. I mean, this is a nice baby. I like the little hair on the head. The little
Mhm.
the little Jimmy Neutron special.
Uh-huh.
The tail is short for a monkey. However, they could have done like what they did with Charizard, where the flame was at the tip of the tail. But overall, not bad. Do I want to give you uppies?
Where do you put your hands to give them uppies because of the tail so close? Grab them by the head?
Now, like right under the arms, like you would pick up a small child.
Like a football?
Like a football?
Oh, my bad. Basketball?
Under the arms? Point to the arms on a
No,
basketball.
No, like, oh,
I've decided I'm not feeling the uppies, but it's a good design, so I'm gonna leave it at S.
Huh.
Monferno? Chimchar? Monferno. The name does not roll off the tongue.
I think it's because monkey.
It's Monkey
Yeah.
Inferno.
Yeah, I get that. I get why they named it, but it just Monferno? It doesn't.
I also agree. You
Mhm.
spitting though. Ruby, you spitting.
And then okay, so they did give him the tail with the this, so that's
Yeah.
an improvement. The green over here, I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like a baboon face.
I'm gonna bring it down because again, I don't think that's cohesive with the rest of the face.
Mm-hmm.
Infernape.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid. But what monkey is things? Because a chimp, monkey, ape. Oh, I'm stupid.
No, he's I think it's based off those monkeys that like chill in the hot springs.
Oh yeah, no, they're chilling.
Chilling.
Okay.
But also,
I'd go with
it's
the hot spring for
it's
them.
based on I think it's based on Sun Wukong. The
Oh,
yeah,
I mean,
I
he
never
looks
even
cool.
saw that.
I mean, he looks cool. I will not deny that.
the Monkey King.
I'll put
The monkey.
the monkey.
The monkey.
The monkey's best. The monkey. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at S tier because I do like the design.
All right, okay.
Piplup.
Easy,
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
easy.
Easy.
Easy, no question about it. Prinplup?
Prinplup,
Mm-hmm.
With an N or with an M?
like Prince.
N.
Like
Prinplup.
Prin? I think I get that it's Prince, but I think that Prim would have been a better name.
Primplup.
Why?
Because Prim and
Prinplup?
proper. And then we have
My
Empoleon.
favorite.
Yeah, named after Napoleon.
Oh,
And Emperor
royal.
penguins.
I do like that the crest became a crown,
That's also look like a trident. He's steel type
Mhm.
now.
like a trident.
Water steel.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of white tie men's formal attire.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna keep that in S. Really solid so far. Next we got Starly. That's a bird.
That's a bird.
It's a bird.
You know what bird it's based on? Man, Pokemon's so they really get silly with it sometimes. You know, remember Pidgey?
Mm-hmm.
This is worse. Starly is based on the starling. That's just a bird.
Oh, that's just a bird.
That's just a
Yeah,
bird.
it's just a bird.
And they barely
I don't
changed
like
its name.
it. I mean, that's C tier, if anything. That's a bird. I'm gonna keep that at C tier. That's also just a bird.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Star Raptor. I'm putting it in
Oh,
A tier.
worse than Starly and Staravia.
These are normal.
So the
Oh.
second
Or,
it becomes
like,
not
that
normal,
attacked
it's
me.
worse. I guess that
What
makes
is-
sense.
Bidoof is next.
Bidoof!
Mm-hmm.
Bidoof! Bidoof! Go up there. You're so brave. And then, okay, this is a little
My
bit of
favorite.
a fall from grace. Your favorite? I
The
don't
barrel.
like the eyes.
It's only my favorite because in the context of the game, I guess I'm a little biased. It learns every HM, almost every.
Interesting.
I never understood why it's like a raccoon almost.
The starting route mammals are always trying to be a just
Multiple
generic
mammals.
mammal and not like something specific. Like Bidoof in the Pokedex is the plump mouse Pokemon. That's not a mouse.
That is
No.
not a mouse, that's a beaver.
Right. So it's just supposed to be like generic mammal, but like its main influence is beaver.
Don't like the eyes, and that's literally the only thing I don't like about it.
By the way, it's not my favorite. It's my man's, you know?
AJ?
Gotta stick up for my man's.
Do you have any objections to this list so far, AJ?
Only one of them is wrong, but I'm not gonna say which one.
I kind of feel. I kind
Only
of feel
one of
it.
them is very, very wrong, but I will not say which one.
I feel
I
like
think it's the
it's got to be Staraptor, right? That's the only thing that's like
direct.
in a rank that's not good.
Like I said, I won't say what it is, but
He will not
yes,
confirm
plead the
nor
fifth.
one of
deny.
them is very wrong.
He's currently building a bomb and sending it directly to your location.
The Maestro. I have one of these.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things that's slightly different about this tier list compared to the previous ones is that you've played a Pokemon game now.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have played a Pokemon game, so that's what I mean. I am a changed woman, and I do like. I think at first I didn't like him. You go to like a tree stump, and then you look through the crack in it, and then you see this guy, straight up DJing a whole party. Like he's
Oh,
spinning. He's spinning them tracks.
Yeah. I really like his cry too, because I know the meme with Crickettoon's cry was like the whoop, but like this guy, he's got like a hold on, let me play Cricketot's cry. It's very silly. I like walking past them in the wild in Scarlet and Violet because they make the silly little jingle.
ah, yes.
Aw, so cute. He's so cute. He do got that fit on. However,
Mhm. For
next we got the evolution. I think did I evolve mine?
It's Crickettoon.
Crickettoon.
And now he's like
Crickettoon.
an entire violin, and his arms are like the bow of the violin,
So he's playing his belly.
and he's got like the big mustache.
The mustache I f with. The shape of the belly I don't. Because
He's supposed
you're
to be
a
guitar
violin.
shaped.
Well, yeah, he's violin shaped.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if it was violin
Small
shaped, why are
guitar.
you round like that? You look like you just like ate a whole seed.
I mean, his organs got to go somewhere, you know.
Yeah, I get that, but also if you're a violin, you can be violin shaped and have organs, you know what I mean? So like, I think that's pretty disingenuous, so let's just put it down one.
Where's the small intestine?
I will leave him B for bugs.
Oh, okay, beaver bugs, like Grotto Limbibero bugs.
Shinx? Question mark?
Yes,
This is a happy little guy.
I hate this thing. It's everywhere.
Oh
We
my
can't
God.
escape him. It's a curse. Randy and I
That's
both.
kind of true though.
Blue Vector.
I
even.
started the hate train.
Yeah, no,
Why is he everywhere?
they put him in every game, and like everybody, like you, shinies left, right, and center when you don't want them. They put him in everything. That, and they also feel the need to like for some reason put it in every set of cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy and I specifically, when we open cards, every time we see Shinx.
But look at this little face. What did he do?
Yeah,
What do you do? Be stupid.
I
Be
guess.
an idiot.
Okay, that's the
Be
thing, right?
everywhere to the point where I can't even go outside and enjoy the day.
See, that's the
You
thing, though.
hit my ankle already, homie.
I guess the reason he's
Yeah,
everywhere
yeah.
is because people like him. Like, that is a really good Pokemon. Well, it's a really good design. It's not a good Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean,
It should
I'm
be.
gonna put him in.
I think
put him in
there's
C tier.
this is one of the Pokemon that has a gender variation.
Oh yeah, the pants.
So the other gender has like the iconic pant design pattern. Cat
Mm.
wearing pants.
cat
with pants.
Cat with
Cat
pants.
Oh, okay. That's cute though. I mean, I get the appeal. So, but for me, this is like a generic cute,
Mhm.
not like the
Mhm.
I would die for. Like me personally, I would die for.
Right.
Luxio. I will leave it at C tier.
Oh, I should probably elaborate. These are electric types. They're based on.
Oh right, yeah.
They're based on a lynx, like a myth about lynxes from I don't remember which culture or whatever, but like a folk tale that they could see through solid objects with like X-ray vision.
Greek, Norse, and North American.
Actually,
okay,
I do have one of these in Scarlet and Violet, and I named it Mephiles, like from Sonic.
Like from Sonic.
I have about like 20 of these.
But yeah, that's why it's called Luxray, because it sounds like X-ray.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll put it in B tier because I have one, and it looks like Mephiles
Mhm.
and Sonic.
Yeah, Luxray.
Well, not Sonic specifically, but
Luxray looks really cool. I wish it would had like a moveset and stats. That'd be really cool.
I wish it was a real Pokemon.
I wish it was a real
wish
Pokemon,
it-
man. That'd be so
I wish
cool.
it wasn't a. I wish it wasn't an assist trophy inside of Smash Brothers.
Yeah, if Luxray was a real Pokemon, that'd be awesome.
Badoo?
Badoo, Badoo,
It's like you
Badoo,
sing a little song just from singing the name. Badoo.
Badoo.
You're a little goober. You're going up here.
Oh, so
It's good.
interesting thing about Badoo, I didn't even think to. Do you remember Roselia from the last tier list?
Yes.
So Badoo
Right.
is the baby form of it. So
Oh, okay.
something that Gen 4 did a lot of is, well, it introduced the gender differences like we showed with Shinx, and it also added a lot of new baby Pokemon and also new evolutions of old Pokemon.
Baby.
Mhm.
So not a lot of the dex is like original brand new Pokemon. A lot of the dex is going back and adjusting older ones basically. So
Did they give Roselia a
yes,
third?
so they gave Roselia a pre-evolution and an evolution, and this is Roserade.
Yep.
Can I get an enhanced
Yep.
image? Because is that hair?
It's a flower.
Yeah, it's flower
Is this
with
the
hair.
Jamie
Yeah.
Lee Curtis pixie cut? I mean, she slays. However, Jamie Lee Curtis pixie cut, so I'll leave it at A. We got a little guy, a little dude.
This is
Just
one
a
of the
little guy?
fossils. This is Cranidos.
Crazy.
The fossils are great in this gen because you can actually go out and dig them.
He's just a little guy. He's gotta wear a helmet in order to protect that big noggin of his.
Interestingly, this is classified as the headbutt Pokemon, but not headbutt spelled headbutt. Headbutt as two separate words. The headbutt Pokemon.
Oh,
Head butt.
Head butt. Head
Yeah.
ass.
Head ass Pokemon.
Head ass Pokemon. And then we got the evolution.
That's Rampardos.
Oh, buddy.
This is Starlight and Violet Pokédex.
Oh, damn. I haven't seen that before.
That's a very round boy.
Very round.
He's big with
I
it.
did
round
not
boy.
expect them to be that round.
He's kind of big with it.
Yeah, because the baby is like, okay, that's like the roundness that you would expect from a baby, but that's not a round boy. That's a very round boy. Yes, indeed, just like myself. So I'm gonna leave it at A tier. You know, I do like that. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that enough to leave it at A tier. And then, oh my god,
That's Shieldon.
Shieldon. You
Yeah.
do got
I was-
that shield on though.
You
I
do.
was Sheldon. I spelled Sheldon.
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 Bazinga. So this is young Sheldon.
Oh.
They look so much better in 3D.
They really do. Oh my god, look at the one in the back.
Oh my god, they're headbutting the tree.
Even though this one isn't the headbutt Pokemon.
Right.
This is not the headbutt Pokemon. This is the shield on Pokemon.
This is the young Sheldon Pokemon.
This is the young Sheldon. No, don't call him that. If I'm
I
gonna
kind
call
of like
it-
that name though.
Or like this is like if Marcel were a Pokemon.
Kinda.
Yeah, I do love Shieldon. I love him a lot.
And then
It
he
goes
turns
without-
into old Sheldon.
Shield stuck on.
This is Bastiodon.
Bastiodon.
Or
Oh, okay.
Bastiodon? It's Bastion. It's a Bastion. This one's a little... In my opinion, he had an adorable face. And then they went and did that to it. It's
That's still adorable though. This is adorable in a
Wait,
Jim
hold on.
Henson kind of way.
it's like the front of a castle. And like a drawbridge
Jim-
entrance.
No, but like this is everything. I think this is
I
a
can't
Jim
find-
Henson character.
Alright.
I can't find a better quality image
Oh
than
my
that,
god!
but I've never seen the mouth open.
I do like that though. I do like that a lot. I'm gonna be so real. I do like that a lot.
He's
I think this
such
is-
a goober. This image turned me around on it, actually.
Yeah, I think still uppies for both of them.
Oh.
Wow, okay. I would
You
like
might
to
be
see
a
you
castle.
try to give it uppies, but yeah. No,
I'll
that's a
work
good
out.
one.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That image also changed my ranking of it.
He's no castle back, but castle face.
Castle front.
I like it.
love
The
that.
babies. There's the babies in the back. The babies are in the back of the image also.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
This is so good. I haven't felt this since I looked at Polyworld for the first time.
That's high praise.
He really is. I do like him a lot. I will add that to my phone backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Next is a bush.
Okay,
A bush.
so this one's a little complicated.
Oh
This is Burmy.
Burmy?
The deal with Burmy is that it's a bagworm. This is a bagworm. So
It's got a house.
the deal with Burmy, that builds itself a house out of like leaves and sticks and stuff.
Isn't this like Pineco?
So yeah, they're based on the
A
same
little?
thing. We did Pineco is based on the same thing.
So, because I was like, we've had this conversation
Right.
before.
This is a different take on the same inspiration.
The 3 you see in front of you are based on what their coat is made out of.
There's so many of them. Holy.
Yeah, one of them is trash.
How is trash that color and texture?
It is plant, sandy, and trash.
Plant
So-
coat, sandy coat, trash coat, and I think it looks like that because of fiberglass and metal
Mhm.
bars. And so depending on the environment that you catch it in or the environment that you like have it in, I'm not sure how it works,
I'm pretty sure it's you catch it in.
but
Because you
it can
only,
change.
I think you can only. Oh, I don't know what it is now.
It changes
I
after
remember
every
what
battle.
the rules were in Gen 4.
Yeah, in Gen 4 it changed after every battle because you would have to choose
Did
what
it?
form. Yeah, Wormadam, its evolution is the one that doesn't change. So
Mm,
what it evolves
yes.
into solidifies it, but Burmy changes depending on where it is.
Okay, so, I feel nothing.
Okay. All right.
I get that. I can see that.
I get what you are, and I'm not saying you're bad at what you do. You're great at what you do, but it does not inspire anything.
So
The evolution.
this is
Does each one get their own?
yeah. So depending on what form it is when it evolves, it stays that form. This is Wormadam, which I think is technically should be pronounced Wormadam because the base of the name is Madam, because this is the female evolution. Because bagworms, if they're females, they always stay bagworms, but they're caterpillars. Only the males turn into moths.
Okay. These look like clowns to me. I'm gonna leave them as they are. Alrighty, and is this the male evolution?
Yep, that's Mothim, or I guess should be pronounced Mothhim. So you got Wormadam and Mothhim.
What are your pronouns? Moth, he, him. Okay, I do like that actually. We'll leave it at A. Gombi.
Yeah, this is another one where only so the male Combi doesn't have that red triangle on its forehead, and it doesn't evolve. Only the female one evolves.
Can you give uppies to something that's flying?
Yeah, because like, what if it's got to rest at some point?
I'm gonna put Combi on my head.
Amazing.
Mm.
For jolty team.
This is Vespiquen.
Vespiquen. I would like to see this type of skirt recreated in real life. I think that'd be cool.
Now, I will say, you're gonna have to be careful not to be a hypocrite here, because Combi evolves into Vespiquen. Now, famously, you ranked Beedrill extremely low because it lied about what it was, and it's a wasp, and you hate wasps. Vespiquen is a wasp
Why would they turn a bee into a wasp?
because it's Pokemon, and they turned Babarrel into that. Mouse into Babarrel. Pokemon just does that sometimes.
They made it a wasp, but it has the comb back, like the comb skirt.
Yeah, I mean, it's both. It's a combo. So, there is also definitely confirmed, this is 100% real, a conspiracy within Game Freak to make us think that Beedrill never existed and that they're replacing Weedle with Combi, and they don't want us to have Beedrill ever.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
I've heard that. My
Mhm.
uncle says it was true.
Okay, you're lying to me. I'm gonna put it at B tier
Uh-huh.
because it's a wasp.
Uh-huh.
However, I have to. The reason why it's not lower is because I like the design of it.
Mm.
Uh-huh. That's the...
Skirt's caring. Skirt's caring.
The
That's
skirt
an
is
exciting
carrying.
factor.
I hate you, but your sense of fashion is so good.
The drip
I'ma
is
just have to-
good.
I'm gonna have
the
to
drip
stare
is
at it.
undeniable.
I may be a hater, but I'm not blind.
Oh my god! I gotta steal that.
Vespiquen Beedrill death battle, who wins?
Oh, Beedrill.
Redraw.
AJ, have I hurt your feelings yet?
Not yet.
This is Pachirisu.
You were painfully average.
Well, now, hold on. He won a world championship once.
I don't know that. You don't look like a world champion.
That's the thing,
That's-
unassuming.
Yeah.
He's like a regular Joe.
Took 2 hits by from a god.
Oh, it's this is the Pikachu clone for this generation, so it's an electric type.
That's
Oh,
Electric Mouse.
I could not get that from the way that it is. I have one of these. His name is Alan.
I like
He's
it.
marked.
I like the key art for it. I forgot that it was swimming in its key art.
I'm contemplating. I'm contemplating. Don't judge me yet. contemplate. I will
I'm not.
let you know when you can judge me. It's definitely designed. It has character design. I will give it that.
100%.
B for Weasel.
B for Bug.
And Bug. Floso, why you got belly button? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
I don't know if it's a belly button. Here, let me give
It
you
looks like a belly button.
Cherubi.
Cherubi!
Mhm.
Like me.
Oh, me for real.
I don't know if you can tell, but the second one also has a face.
I can see that. This is you know those baby stimulation videos? That's
Oh my god, it thought of
Peas?
yes, it has the same exact face.
I'm gonna leave it at A tier because I think this is debating me for cuteness. It's like, oh look at me, I'm a little cherry, I got no face on. No. I know what you are.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
The star of the baby stimulation videos.
Oh, right,
and
right,
I
right,
don't
right.
condone those.
Right, yes. My bad, I forgot. I
forgot.
forgot to be stimulated.
Mhm.
Here, look at me. Look.
Oh! NovaLeague sensory videos. Ooh, look at the screen. Ooh, you want to like and subscribe so bad.
Yeah, they
Ooh,
can subscribe.
ooh. Okay,
Aubergine.
so that and the next Pokemon are the same Pokemon. So you have to rank both of them at the same time. Because it's a form change. If it uses the move Sunny Day, or if it is in harsh sunlight weather condition, it opens up. So it's basically a closed flower, and then it like blooms as a cherry blossom.
So then it consumes its twin.
Yes.
Yeah.
The second one is
Because-
gone. They didn't do anything with that. It had two
They
faces,
didn't-
and then it has one.
You
Yeah,
know?
I don't know why they gave it two faces if they were gonna make the next evolution only have one.
I think this is morbid. So we're
Mhm.
putting it down here, both of them. You're gonna do a cherry blossom Pokemon and you make it morbid.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shame on you.
I don't know what they were thinking with that.
Moving on. Squitchy. I want to take a bite.
Okay, so that one and the blue one are also the same Pokemon. So there's East Sea and West Sea Shellos.
Is this like from One Piece?
They are nudie branches.
Yeah.
East Blue and West Blue? I do like them a lot, actually. I'm gonna put them up there. I want to eat them.
Let me send a picture of a nudie branch.
It's naked?
There's a nudie branch.
Good, great.
I'm gonna bite it.
Amazing.
Gummy worm.
I think that's my
Yummy.
favorite feedback of any Pokemon of all the tier lists so far is that I'm gonna bite it. And it's not even like a food-based Pokemon, it's Shellos.
Gummy.
Not your Ruby.
Food gummy.
Blue raspberry fruit gummy.
Turns into
What's the-
Gastrodon.
Gastrodon. Squinchy well.
You got some big Pokemon in Uppies tier now.
In the hide and seek video that Shiny Catherine made, she used one of these.
Oh, yeah.
And she would spin. She spin and she would go yippee! And I'm like, oh, that's good. That's right.
Me for real.
That's my baby stimulation videos. We got Monkey with the high five.
Okay.
Monkey
So-
with the high five.
No! This is when SpongeBob went to Glove World.
Yeah, so this is where it starts getting interesting. This is this is
Ambipom.
Ambipom because he's ambidextrous.
Yeah.
But he is, to refresh your memory, I'm gonna send the Gen 2 Pokemon. He's an evolution of Apom. And the thing I don't like about Ambipom is that instead of hands, inexplicably, those are 100% udders. I hate the Detective Pikachu Apom so much.
Get that away! Get that away from me! Get that thing away from me, or so help me! Get that thing away from me, or so help me! Thank you. Oh my god.
Its hands are completely circular, and its fingers are the way that they are. How does he hold stuff? He's supposed to be ambidextrous. Those hands can't grip anything.
He's still ambidextrous with his main hands. Arms.
What hands?
Stumps?
They're stubs. He has no fingers. How could he be ambidextrous?
They're a Pokemon. They're a Pokemon.
Because of the image that you showed me, I'm putting that in F tier.
Well, hold on. That image was Apom from
That
Gen
wasn't
2.
even that. Yeah,
That's not even this
That's
Pokemon.
Gen 2. Now you can't go back.
No, I'm not doing that. That scared me.
That's a different Pokemon. That's a completely different. That's its pre-evolution.
I understand that it's the pre-evolution, but
You're
not-
blaming the son for the father's sins.
Yeah.
It's a sour taste.
Sins of the
Nothing's
sun.
good- What, like you would have ranked it any higher?
No, I would have put it at the very bottom.
That's what I thought.
But for a different reason.
Come on.
Drifloon!
Drifloon.
Okay, we lighten the mood. Okay, what's your deal, Drifloon?
So it's a ghost flying type. It's a little balloon. It only shows up in front of a place called Valley Windworks on Fridays only. And I get annoyed every time someone makes a joke about its Pokedex entry, because its Pokedex entry talks about it trying to carry away kids.
Oh, kill kids?
Now, no, not kill kids. It never says that. So people always read the Dex entry and they're like, why is it abducting kids? Its whole thing is because it's just a play on kids trying to carry balloons. It's just doing the opposite.
Give me a reason why I shouldn't put this in F tier.
It has little heart hands and it literally just wants to play with its trainer. That's all it is. It's a balloon.
Why did you even bring that up?
Well, because
Why was that even brought up?
Well, because
if we didn't, then we're not doing this justice.
Yeah, right.
Big question mark for that. Why was it brought up?
Because it's just something that annoys me whenever people try to slander this Pokemon by saying like, oh, it's trying to kill
and
kids.
I didn't have to know that.
Well, I'm telling you, if
if
at any point you run into somebody saying that, you need to know they're wrong.
There's some truth in their wrongness.
No, the Pokedex entry. Let me read the Pokedex entry.
In every joke, there's some truth.
I'm gonna put it in C tier. How about that?
Let me.
I was just gonna be like, oh yeah, it looks a little silly, haha. But then you start talking about it stealing kids.
Okay, you know what?
5 Nights at Freddy's.
I take it all back.
I literally was. I was like.
I take it.
Oh my gosh, the purple man.
I take it all back.
It's William Afton.
The Legends Arceus Pokedex.
Literally says it kills kids. I'm pretty sure.
No, it doesn't kill kids. It carries them off to the afterlife, so they're already dead. It's like a Grim Reaper, where it leads them into the afterlife.
No, I don't think the Grim Reaper would look like that.
It would be for kids.
Lumpy
For
skin
kids.
princess looking
It's like a
ass.
kid chasing after a balloon, so it doesn't pick the kid up. It's just like a kid chases after a balloon,
man,
like a
it's
will-o-wisp.
like that part in Marcel.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do about this?
I also agree with you here.
That's okay. All right. Okay.
It's
All
a
right.
balloon.
All right. Okay. Drifblim.
Drifblim.
I love Drifblim. Canonically,
So now-
that is Keen and Quantum's favorite Pokemon.
I'm sorry, you explaining Drifloon lore took all the life out of me. I'm sorry.
Well, careful.
Just like, yeah, I was about to say. just
Drifloon
like
might show up.
Hold on. I need to look at the image of Shieldon. Hold on.
Morale boost. I'm reading over all of Driplim's Pokedex entries right now. None of them are creepy. All of them are just saying that it basically functions as a hot air balloon. It carries people. It serves as transportation. Although it's not very good transportation because it can only float with the wind. So just like a regular hot air balloon.
So I'm just gonna keep it in C tier. Is what already.
Lapras.
C tier?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I have complicated feelings.
Okay. This is Baneri.
C for complicated.
C for complicated.
It requires friendship to
High
evolve,
friendship.
and when you catch it, it is by default the lowest possible friendship a Pokemon can be.
When I first started playing Ultra Sun and Moon back in high school, I had one of these. I hated her because I didn't understand Pokemon at the time. So I was like, here's the subject of high controversy.
So this is low punny. Or Lopunny?
Lopunny.
Let me get an enhanced image. I'm gonna regret going to images. Oh,
You're
thank you. Thank you,
Safe
Safe Search. Thank you, Safe Search. Very cool.
You don't need. I don't need an enhanced image. I know what she looks like.
So the one thing that you might be wondering is why does it look like that? And that is intentional. That is the point of the design, which I think as a design makes sense, the stuff that it's referencing, but not for a Pokemon game.
You mean like a Playboy bunny?
That's part of the inspiration, but also just the fact that rabbits are associated with that sort of stuff in general.
There's a reason why they're called Game Freak.
What if they were called Game Freak? Wait a minute.
Now, is it her fault? Is it her fault that she has such a very controversial lore?
Yeah, I wish people were normal about it, but I mean, people are weird about any Pokemon.
You know, for respect to the Pokemon, I'm gonna keep it at C tier.
Yeah, fair.
C for serving.
It looks like what Baneri would evolve into, and you can't really fault it for that.
The witch ever. The Wicked Witch of the West.
So,
is it mischievous? She got her pearls on. I'm just realizing she got her blood pearls on.
Oh yeah.
Is this your daughter, AJ?
What's that?
Is this your daughter?
I don't like thinking about it that way.
In what way do you like to think about it?
That it's a cool Pokemon that I like.
Oh, you don't have you don't assign your Pokemon as your offspring.
No.
You're not like, this is my son.
I only do that for one Pokemon.
Okay, but this is cool though. She reminds me of Raven from Teen Titans. I'll put it in S tier.
Yeah.
Good job on this evolution. This one's good. I like this one. What are you? What are you?
So, this
Big,
is Honchkrow,
bombastic.
the evolution of Murkrow.
You know what? You know what? Yeah. It comes in pink?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's an S tier also.
Awesome.
You know what?
Ooh.
Miss Mages and this bird are lovers.
Oh.
I can see it.
All right.
They are lovers.
Okay.
They're like the
They do.
parents from the Spy Kids movies. Like they're both secret agents.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were
know
gonna
what I
say
mean?
the Addams
You know-
family.
Both have hats.
Or like from Cars 3. No, Cars 2. The
What
secret
the
agents in Cars 2.
I was thinking like the Addams
I-
family, or like, why are they cars?
You don't remember the secret agents in
No, I
Cars
do,
2?
but why are they secret agents?
Because they look like they're cool and suave and slick.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah. Sure, they're the
You
cars
know?
from Cars 2. Honchkrow Mismagius.
Okay, maybe she's also a secret agent. It's the cat.
Oh, this is Glammeow.
Glammeow.
You know what? This is reminding this I have this is reminding me of something that's very niche and none of you would get it. So
What's the reference?
I'm gonna say it anyways. If
Mhm,
you know this
I need to.
reference, please
Get in the comments.
please get in the comments. I need to know if you know this. So I grew up watching Littlest Pet Shop videos on YouTube.
Oh, it totally is one of
And
those.
it looks like a Littlest Pet Shop, but there was a series on Littlest Pet Shop YouTube. I forgot what it was called, but it was like such a dramatic thing.
Yeah, you
and
told me about this before.
The cat Littlest Pet Shop looks just like this one, except
Mm-hmm.
it was the Littlest Pet Shop was orange, and she was like the mean girl. And then
So that's
they made it.
per ugly. Something interesting about its design is that the thing around its waist,
I was gonna say, it's got a corset on. It looked kind of snatched though.
kind of.
She kind of serving though.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
I was thinking, like, if they were gonna call it per ugly, I don't think it's as ugly as it could have been.
It really
I feel like it was
isn't.
more towards the inside.
I'm gonna keep it at A tier.
Oh, this is Chingling. So this is actually a really strange pre-evolution. I remember being upset with your ranking of this Pokemon in Gen 3 last tier list.
Oh, because it has blood on its hands.
It's not blood! It's not! That's just what those look like!
It's still a bad design.
Ah, okay.
Damn.
It-
Wow.
At
Anyway,
least the red. Like I get what the
And
reference
this
is,
isn't
but
the
why
Gen
is
3
the
tier
color red
This-
just
this isn't
splattered on
this
it?
isn't the Gen 3 tier list. Anyway, Chingling evolves into Chimecho. And also, it has a really funny cry as well. Let me find the Chingling cry.
Chingling, you can go up here. Poor little bug on the wall. Chingling, no one to love him at all. Chingling.
I'm gonna be forever mad about your ranking of Chimecho.
Okay, stay mad. Chimecho in concept, cute, but again, why the random splatters of red?
That's just part of its design.
A stinky, a
Stunky.
stinker, stunky. Good name. You're staying there.
Huge.
Stunky.
So, interesting thing about Skuntank. The reason why it's called Skuntank is because you'll notice that its tail is curled over above its head, and whenever it shoots out an attack, the end of its tail opens like a cannon, and it like shoots stuff out of its tail like a tank.
It farts.
But out of its tail, weirdly.
Yeah. Has like
Well,
a
it's
tube through
stored.
its tail.
It actually has a fart noise in its cry.
Oh man. See, this is drag. This is drag. This is like a rejected Garfield character as well, also.
Hey, Stunky,
What-
what are you doing? Not much, man.
Yeah, see?
You know, farting.
You know,
Taking a shit in
Farting.
the yard. An atomic drawing. Like a drawing of like an atomic structure.
so that's Bronzor. He is a mirror.
He's a cutie patootie now, actually. Hold on. Actually, this is uppies, but not for the reason that I would give him uppies out of affection, but also out of utility.
Right,
will
because you
hold
need
him
to
up.
use the mirror.
Yeah, I gotta use the mirror. I gotta
Right.
make sure that
Like it's a de
Uh,
facto uppies. Like it has to go there.
I like the gimmick. However, I don't feel too strongly about it. So I'm gonna keep it at A tier. Sudowoodo's baby. form.
Sudowoodo's baby, and I feel obligated to point out, as I do with every Pokemon that shares the same feature, He do be having a booty hole,
But that's where the booty hole is.
but
Nice.
it's because he's in a clay pot and it's supposed to be the drainage hole.
Again, I don't know why I have one of these in my box in Scarlet, in Pokemon Scarlet, and it's named Gregory for some reason. Why did I do that?
Gregory, you know?
I don't know if it was a FNAF reference.
Is it because he's the crying child? He's crying. He always Bonsley always cries.
He always crying.
Bonsley's always crying. It's a crying little baby.
It could be that, now that you mention it. I'm gonna leave it. Actually, I'll put it in E tier so that E tier has something.
Oh wow. Oh,
Yeah, okay, alright.
It's giving Peter Pan from the Rescue Rangers movie,
Oh.
voiced by Will Arnett as an adult.
the
Can you believe
the references that you pull amaze me sometimes.
Because there are, almost every time, it's like, when people reference things, it's typically like what something like looks like. But every time you reference something, it's based on like a metaphysical standpoint.
I actually really like how it looked. That's a good baby. I'm gonna put it in S tier.
That is happening. So that is a pre-evolution of Chansey, which we saw in
I
Gen
would say
2
Happy.
evolved into Blissey.
It's a baby.
Yeah, I don't think Chansey
It is
needed a
baby.
pre-evolution.
Alrighty, Choutout.
Chatot!
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my son.
Yeah. Oh, this is your son. Oh,
Yes.
hi. Okay. So I recently drew Choutout. I made it say "F you." I hope that's okay.
It's actually lore accurate.
Oh, okay. Is that why he looks angry here?
I'm looking up at the plush that I have of him, and he's not angry. So I guess the person that drew him just kind of drew him angry. Maybe they're having a bad day.
Oh, okay.
But he's not always angry.
So
That
this
might be
is-
the first time I've ever seen him angry. He normally isn't.
I was gonna say yeah.
What's his deal? Tell me about your son.
He has had many jobs. He was the parrot for a pirate in a Pokemon movie. He had a short time in competitive, but he had to cut it short that season. And he has a signature move that nobody else can have. That he just yaps because that's the he just likes to yap. He likes to talk.
The Yapamon.
Yeah, and in Gen 4, when it was first announced, when the DS, this whole thing is that it had a microphone, his signature move changed in power depending on what cry you gave it. So you could give it a custom cry.
Oh, okay.
And so you didn't have to, but you could say something into the microphone, and that would be its new cry because it would mimic you. But yes, he is my son.
So, what makes him your son? Why do you like him?
You know, he's a guy.
Okay. And I'm looking at his tail. It looks like a metronome.
Mhm.
Does he have
And his
any
head
other
is a
musical
music note.
ties?
I really like his cry. It's like sings. It's like a songbird. Let's see.
Woohoo!
Mhm.
Love that little guy. So I will say that the reason you're drawing is lore accurate is the reason why he's banned from competitive.
Oh, you can scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stream.
Yeah, you can make him say
That was
whatever
my
you want.
question. Anyway, AJ, thank you for entrusting me with your son. I'm gonna put it in A tier.
That's a good spot for him.
Scooby-Doo ass villain.
Ooh, okay. So Spiritomb, his whole deal is that
Scooby-Doo-esque.
you collect 108 souls and you trap them in an odd keystone, and then it is Spiritomb. Spiritomb is comprised of 108 souls.
Evil souls.
Darn you, Cynthia.
Yeah, at the time it was introduced, like Sableye, its type combo had no weaknesses.
How far it fell
Who
from
gave
grace.
it the 108 souls?
Drifloon.
I wonder if that might tie into it. I don't know what the exact lore, like where the souls
Are
came
you saying
from.
that the children are evil?
In Legends Arceus, actually, there is a small child who's part of a side quest where you collect the 108 wisps to make Spiritomb.
No.
So maybe Drifloon does play a role.
D for dastardly.
D for death.
This is the prehistoric version of FNAF because it's not animatronics, but rather dolls.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, I'm here too. Good job, Gibble.
He's a land shark.
You
No
got
mouth.
got a bumped on the. This is what tardigrades look like in the Pokemon world.
It is a land shark.
And then it grows up into something really cool? What the hell?
That's Gabite. Yeah, so this is the pseudo legendary line of
So are they to torpedoes on the head?
yeah, so it's a land shark, but it's also like a jet. So some interesting thing about Garchomp is that he's a land shark, but the jet elements play more into it now because he can fly.
Starting to Violet Pokédex,
Oh my
it's just trying to
god,
go hard.
they do! Oh my god, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's shark shaped for
Yeah.
real.
Shark shit for real.
Yeah.
The
Unlike that
Garchomp.
sharkpedo. Okay, well I'm leaving it at S tier.
Yeah,
That whole line is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Next we got did they give Snorlax a baby form?
They did.
Yeah!
Is that what this is?
That's Munchlax.
Munchlax.
So Snorlax's
Munji.
whole thing is that he's always asleep. Munchlax's whole thing is he's always eating.
Always eating.
This
Get big and
is,
strong.
You gotta
Like,
get
what-
big.
what's
You gotta
the-
get big and
the
strong.
This is Chowder from Chowder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me find Munchlax's cry. I think it's Boar. Yeah.
So Riolu reminds me of Nicole Watterson, but as a kid.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a beast tier. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna kick my ass
Mhm.
though.
Yeah.
Anyways, Lucario.
Yeah, they
No.
gave his ass a whole movie before the game that had him in it even came out. So people thought like he was a legendary or something. So he's in Smash Bros, and you can see a lot more in that game than in any Pokemon game. But he has like an aura, and so like one of his things that he can do is like sense your vibe.
If he doesn't like your vibe, punches you in the face.
Yeah, he has like aura
Well,
vision.
he's a ninja.
Yeah.
Espio, if you will. He's Espio.
Yeah.
I'm losing it at the Natu's reaction to this. I can't exactly tell what your thoughts are. So this one I've always been confused how to pronounce. Hippopotas? Hippopotas? Hippopotas?
Hippopotamus. No.
Hippopotas nuts?
Hippo.
Hippo
Fuck.
Hippopotas.
Hip hop.
Hippopulous.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop. Otas. Papatas.
Hippopotas.
Okay. That contextualizes a lot of things for me. I could not understand.
What you were looking at?
Okay. I see what it is. It's like they did the 0.5 lens at like the right nostril. I thought it just had a hole in its head.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay. I feel better now. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hippos are back for a limited time.
That's so true.
Yeah. Horses are back. Not horses. Hippos are back for a limited time.
Actually, fun fact, hippos are named after horses.
Oh, so I was correct. Horses are back.
Horses are back.
Horses are back for a limited time. Everyone do a little ditty about it. Horses are back for a limited time.
That's
Call 1-800-HORSES.
800 horses.
Now, what I really liked about the first one is that it looked funny.
Yeah.
This one doesn't look funny anymore.
No.
So I'm gonna leave it at C. You know what? The sale on hippos are no longer back.
They were. That was a very limited time. So that's Skorupi.
Yeah.
Say that again?
Skorupi.
Skorupi. Okay.
So he's a little scorpion.
Why made out of rocks? The boulder?
I think he's got like
multiple rocks.
segmented parts.
So multiple rocks?
I don't think those are rocks.
I think they're rocks.
He's bug poisoned.
Oh, so he probably tastes bitter. I can't eat
I
him.
mean, yeah.
Why would you want to eat him?
This is reminding me of Tootie from Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, the eyes.
Oh, the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're so right.
And also because of the two like little pincers at the top of the head.
Oh my
with, like,
God, yeah.
pigtails. Yeah. It's Tootie. Come on, Tootie. You're going to daycare. I'm not gonna bully you here. We're gonna take care of you. Ooh, she's coming back with a vengeance.
This is Drapion.
I wish they kept the eyes the same way, like the big blue eyes with the small iris.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't like this one as much.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, yeah. I doubt it. I personally, I like
rocks.
Drapion in general.
This one's
It's rocks.
rocks.
It's
That-
This
rocks.
one's rocks.
That one's
Mhm.
rocks. Okay.
B
for
for
rocks.
become rocks.
Beef for
Mm.
rocks.
Crow gunk. You got that gunk.
He got that gunk.
C for Krogunk.
C for Krogunk?
The poison is in the throat.
Well, I mean, he's like a poison dart frog, so the poison is in the him.
I'm gonna leave it at C tier. I'm not really feeling anything for him. I do like this Venus flytrap though.
Yeah! Man, just like Luxray, I wish that Carnivine was a real Pokemon that had like a moveset and like stats. That'd be so cool if Carnivine was a real Pokemon. I love this thing conceptually. I wish I could use it and not feel like I'm having a hard time. That is chat.
This is like
Get outta
this
here.
is the representation of your Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say so. It's like
Uh-huh.
it looks like a scarecrow. I'm gonna leave it at A tier.
Yeah.
The bane of my existence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because AJ found Finneon first. The most recent shiny
Oh,
race.
right. So, Finneon, AJ, Choutout is your son. Do you have any affection towards Finneon? I know you like Finneon, but what's Finneon to you?
Finneon is a really cool fish that I like a lot.
Yeah, it's like a bioluminescent fish. It's like a butterfly fish. Like the back fins are supposed to look like a butterfly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do like the fins in the back. I do like that.
Now that I'm like looking at it, people make fun of this line for being like really forgettable, which is funny because whenever someone says like what's the most forgettable Pokemon, they always bring it up, which means they always remember it. But like I'm looking at it and I'm thinking like of all the basic fish Pokemon, I think these are objectively the best.
I was gonna say because all the other fish that I've seen, they just look like fish. Versus this looks like a fantastical fish at least. I'm gonna keep both of those in B tier. B for butterfly.
You know, B also for old school NovaLeague reference to a video that's not even available anymore. Number B, Lumineon, I mean Raichu.
Oh.
B for bug.
B for Lumineon. Top 10
B for
top 10
Lumineon.
Pikachu.
Baby Mantike?
Yeah! That's Mantike. I love this thing.
Mantike. Like little
Mantike.
tykes.
Yeah, I
It's
love
baby.
Mantike. I love Mantike. That's my favorite. They introduced a lot of baby Pokemon in Gen 4. Mantike's my favorite of the ones they introduced.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to go up here. I
Uh-huh.
think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Important detail about I know you already put it at the very top, but you need to see what's on its back. He's got a smiley face back there. Yeah, you get it now, right? You see it.
I see everything.
I felt so bad I got a Mantike for my Platinum Dream Team, and I felt really bad evolving it because I didn't want to stop looking at the smiley face.
Brussels sprouts. No. Asparagus.
It's so Snover. It's so incredibly Snover.
So Snover.
He's just like a fantasy. It's like if you were walking in a forest and like one of the trees looked a little bit off and boo, it's a Snover. And now it's so Snover. It's so incredibly Snover.
Okay, I can get behind like the little whimsical aspect of it. However,
I gotta hear this.
I think this baby is good. I'm not as enthralled as when I saw Shieldon.
Uh-huh.
So I have to be honest. So I think I'm gonna leave it at A tier because it's got a little whimsicality to it.
It's a bit whimsical with it.
The abominable snowman.
Oh.
Randominable. Rantomnable.
Get this. Obama Snow.
You know what it is? Is that they're not baby trees or whatever. It's a baby amalgamation of snow and tree and leaves.
A very interesting take I've seen on Obama Snow that forever changed the way that I saw it and made me like it so much more, even though it's not technically canon, is an artist rendition of what it would look like in real life as an owl bear.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. Right?
Right?
That's
It makes sense to me.
I'm gonna leave it at A.
Yeah, A for Obama Snow. Okay, so this is another evolution of a previous Pokemon. This is an evolution of Sneasel from Gen 2.
I'm gonna leave it at D tier.
D tier. Wow, okay.
I can,
Yeah, no, I get it.
I feel a dislike towards it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Magnezone!
Get in the zone! Auto zone!
So this is an evolution of Magneton. So Magnemite, Magneton, Magnezone.
Love it,
O'Reilly's.
Magnezone. I named mine when I used it in Gen 4 female, but
Female.
FE-male.
Oh,
So it's
Iron
Iron Man,
Iron Man.
but also because this one's genderless.
The epitome of gender.
Uh-huh.
Widowy.
Widowy.
Shout out to
Like,
Magnezone, gotta be one of my favorite genders.
yeah.
Oh.
I can't even see what's next yet. So just your reactions
No,
really.
this one's gonna be great.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Quick, editor Gremlin, play back Rainy's reaction to that one card from that one video.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Licky licky.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
This has got to be my
Yeah.
least favorite Pokemon name. Licky Licky?
Mm, yeah, I can understand that.
Get out of here.
Come on, Licky Licky's nice.
Licky licky my blicky.
Oh, you're gonna shoot him?
Yes.
That's, yeah.
This is an abomination.
Okay, but look at the sprite. Look at
No.
the sprite.
I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
Come on.
I don't want the Sprite. I don't want the Coca-Cola.
No, I agree on the situation.
I'm not being convinced.
F tier.
Come on.
Might need to
This is
even
not
make a
convincing me.
might even need to make a
This
new
is-
tier. Just put it in the trash can. The thing that Licky Licky makes me think is that like if I had the ability to travel the multiverse and I went to a Pokemon world and I got to be a Pokemon trainer, I would be having the time of my life. Until I saw Licky Licky, like a realistic, real life Licky Licky, I would immediately go home.
Yeah, it's not worth it anymore.
No, I'd be like, oh, no, actually, regular world's better. I'm out. Sorry.
Hey
Also,
guys,
Majin
I'm
Buu.
not-
Majin Buu at all? Anyone?
Oh, I also don't like this. So, standalone, it's like, sure, whatever. But let me show you what Pokemon they ruined.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's got armor. It's got a belt.
Well,
It's
it's
like
actually,
rocks.
it's wearing protective gear. It's like construction zone protective gear.
Oh, OSHA certified.
Right. And this is the
Mhm.
thing that they, my boy,
You really don't like it, huh?
they turned an animal into whatever that is. They tried to do a little too much. So he's got like the spike coming out from the back of his arm, but also they gave him like cannons in his hands for some reason, and they gave him a wrecking ball.
They made
so-
this Pokemon a blue-colored American. I hold no animosity to it is the thing. He's just trying to make a living. Put it in C tier.
Yeah, I guess. I think they ruined a perfectly good animal.
He's got a wife
Hey.
and his boy. His boy's doing baseball now.
See, but that's the
Shortstop?
thing. That's the thing, right? Is that like he looks like a man with a family, and then when you say his boy, this is who you're talking about.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, this is who this is his boy, the one playing baseball.
Mhm.
Why is
Mhm.
this his child?
Yeah. That makes sense, no?
I thought the one that you said before was the younger version of him.
Yeah, Rhyhorn evolves into Rhydon, evolves into Rhyperior.
It's a 3-stage.
Oh, I see why you're upset. Oh, okay, I get it now.
Like if I caught that,
I see.
if I caught that first stage and was like, oh boy, Rhino, this is so cool, and then they give me like a blue collar American worker, I'm like, what happened?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I
Like-
do understand now.
Like you catch Rhydon like in the Safari
What
Zone. It's like, oh man, the
What
acacia,
happened?
the acacia trees, the
Animal Farm
sprawling
is there.
savanna. Look at this powerful Rhino. I wonder what he will become. A guy who needs his coffee. Yeah, they made him go to work. He should not have to go to work. He's a wild animal.
He's a wild animal.
He should be.
Anyways,
Exploring
I understand
this
your
a bit
I understand your grievance now.
Yeah.
I did not know that gave that a third evolution. The worms are back.
Oh my God, it's.
Oh, yeah.
I
For a
love
limited
Tangrowth.
time.
I love Tangrowth.
No, this is not a limited time. The worms are always here.
Oh, okay.
I love Tangrowth.
I like how big his feet are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
Yes.
this is the one.
Oh, but I called it worms, and you guys are like, "That's not worms."
It's not worms. It's
It is
vines.
worms.
No, it's
It
vines.
is worms.
It's not worms.
Worms. Yeah, I kind of do like him. I'm gonna put it at A.
Yeah.
A for,
Alright.
hey, what's up?
That's
Because
an
that's
im-
what he's doing.
I think that's an improvement over where you ranked Tangela because you didn't like that it was worms, even though it's not
Oh, okay.
worms.
It is worms. Because I said so.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Or
love this
you.
guy. Right. So you see how Elekid has like the wall plug thing on his head? The back of Electivire has an outlet because he charges his babies.
So the kids are just like stuck to the back. They can't see anything.
Just like wiggling
Well,
their
they can
arms
see up
around.
and
Like,
down.
wait.
I mean, it's a good gimmick. I do like
Yeah.
that a lot.
I like the line a lot though.
The only thing I don't like is that there's implication of like hair.
I think it's like a gorilla or something.
I mean, I'll put it in
Yeah.
S tier, honestly.
Yeah.
S tier for
Huge.
good parenting.
So this is Magmortar.
Oh, and then this is me and Connor.
Oh yeah, we pulled
That's
both of
rude.
those cards in the same video.
I do like that card a lot.
I pulled the one on
Why
the
were
right.
they friends?
He pulled the one on the left. They're just counterparts. So like, there are some Pokemon that are just kind of. I think they might have been Virgin exclusives at one point, but like.
Yeah, I think so.
So Magmar and Electabuzz were kind of a duo in Gen 1, and then Elekid and Magby were kind of a duo in Gen 2, and so they continued it in Gen 4.
I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'll put it in D. Well, hold on. Do I want to like it more than Gregory, or about the same as Gregory?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna put it at the same, actually.
That makes sense.
I don't like this one.
Is this
You don't like
Togepi?
Yeah.
Togekiss-
This is
This
Togekiss.
is the evolution.
So
Togekiss.
so-
Oh my gosh.
Togepi, Togetic, or Togetic, I still don't know, and then Togekiss. Why don't you like Togekiss?
It's the Rhyperior, right? It's the same thing. I like the egg aspect of it, and I feel like the wing should have gotten bigger, but just to get rid of everything else, it's a Snivy, superior
It
type
didn't-
thing.
it
Oh,
didn't-
you took away everything.
It didn't get rid of anything.
What do you mean?
It's a big bird.
I mean, the little feet. I thought the little feet were gonna get bigger. Not bigger, but just like I just don't like it. I don't like
a
it
bird?
compared to as a.
I mean, it's a fantasy creature.
I mean, I'm gonna leave it at C tier.
It's its own thing.
Is this Yanma?
Yeah, so Yanma evolved into Yanmega.
Ooh, Yanmega.
The interesting thing about
Like-
Yanmega is that I think it's based on like an attack helicopter. It's got like
That's a chopper.
yeah. The
Mhm.
eyes look like a visor or like a canopy or something.
Military grade bug. This is an S tier Pokemon.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Leafeon?
Leafeon! This is my favorite
Okay.
evolution.
Really?
Yeah,
This is Pell.
yeah.
Hmm.
If Magnezone is gender, this one's also gender.
This is my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon.
Oh, I thought you were saying this is my favorite gender, and I was gonna say, mm-hmm. Yeah, one of my other favorite gender. The two genders, Magnezone and Leafeon. I'm gonna leave it
Every
at-
Put
friend
Leafeon.
group got a Magnezone and a Leafeon.
And then, oh, they gave her bangs. They gave her bangs.
Okay,
Glaceon.
see, you're hyped about this fact, but I don't like that it has a human face. This is the Ice
Dude.
Eevee evolution.
I mean, for it being an ice, it's not well communicated.
It doesn't
But
feel
I
like
do like the
ice,
bangs.
right? It just kind of
It
feels
doesn't,
like
but I
a
do like the bangs.
blue dog.
I'm gonna put it in B tier.
B for bang.
B for bangs. Yeah.
Beaver bangs. Mm-hmm.
B for bangs. Who are you?
So Gliscor, or Gliscor, is an evolution of Gen 2's Gligar. I do like
Oh, this-
Gligar more, but I understand. This is less of an evolution that like I don't like as much as the pre-evolution because it offends me, and more of one that's just like, I get it, it's cool, I just prefer the other one.
I'm gonna put it in S tier.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh
one.
hell yeah.
Yeah. The woolly mammoth.
The thing with this whole line is that they're not mammoths, they are woolly pigs. And so he's mammo swine. It's like if a pig was a mammoth. So he's not actually a mammoth, he's just a really big pig.
It doesn't have this trunk, and I
Right.
want the trunk.
Yeah. But I
want the
do
trunk so bad.
like the creativity of essentially a boar getting so, because boars already have tusks. So like a boar getting so big that its tusks look like mammoth tusks. Like this isn't a fossil Pokemon. Like if they make a mammoth Pokemon, I would want it to be a fossil Pokemon. So I like that they have a modern living Pokemon that is just almost as if it evolved back into being a mammoth.
I am so disappointed that it's not an actual mammoth.
You don't think that that's whimsical? But I mean, Pokemon isn't ending anytime soon. We're gonna get a mammoth at
I
some
mean,
point.
yeah.
Okay, then I'll reserve it for when that happens. But overall, I'm gonna just leave it as C tier.
Wow. Okay.
He's dubious.
Yeah.
He's got about the same graphics as Porygon 2, except he's messed up because he's glitched out. His
Oh, it looks
animations
like-
are really cool.
So he's a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, pretty much.
The interesting about Porygon Z that I didn't notice until very recently. You're wondering how glitched out Porygon Z is actually. That thing
Well,
on
he
top of his
loses
head,
a foot.
that thing on top of his head is his neck. His head is upside down.
I've never noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
really
he looks
cool.
like a duck-looking guy to.
Yeah, still a duck, but like messed up. Like if you put a duck in a blender, parentheses, the 3D modeling program, and like the file corrupted.
Parentheses an actual blender.
Parentheses, actual blender also.
I'll put him in B for Blender. Gardevoir evolution? What the hell?
So, Gardevoir can be male or female. Gallade can only be male. So if you have a male Kirlia, you can choose to evolve it into a Gardevoir or a Gallade. If you have a female Curlia, you can only evolve it into Gardevoir.
I'll do S tier, honestly. Mr. Potato
Oh, I
Head.
like it. So he's a compass, but he's also magnets, and so his mustache is actually iron shavings, like those little toys where like you use a magnet to give a guy a beard.
Mr. Potato Head. I'm gonna put it in C tier. I hope
Okay.
that's okay with
I can't be too mad. I do appreciate his mustache. You know, I can't
Yeah.
hate. I can't hate the player.
This is the spooky one. It's the spooky one. The mummy.
Dusk Noir evolves from.
Oh, I've never said it like that.
What do you say then, Randy? It's Dusk Noir.
You said Dust Noir. Like you really emphasized it.
Yeah, the boogie. B for boogeyman. Now, who's this?
Ah.
Oh, okay. So
Frostlass.
yeah, Frostlass evolves from Snowrun. Frostlass is based on a yokai that is like a ghost woman who like lives in the mountains and lures people to their death. I don't get why its arms come out of its head. That's another one that's like that. But other than that, I think it's a pretty neat design. I just don't get how it's related to Glalie.
Yeah, because this is like a little guy who's cold.
Might have
Ooh,
done better
this-
as a standalone.
Or is
Yeah.
it separate like
I'm gonna put
evolution?
it in.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put it in C tier. Is this a Siri?
Oh, okay. So you actually already know this Pokemon from Ultra Sun and Moon when you get your Pokedex.
I see an oven, a washing machine.
Okay, those are all Rotom. Rotom can possess appliance.
Like, if I'm being so for real, like all of these, or have you ever seen the Brave Toaster? It's giving very much that. I'm gonna put all the appliances. You can get them now at your local Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Best Buy, but don't get them at Best Buy. They're really expensive there. I will say that the fan is the worst of them. So hold on, I'm gonna put the Rotom in A tier. I like the oven. I like the oven has like Mr. Crab Claws. Oh, oven mitts. Well, I'm calling them Crab Claws. I'm gonna put it
Big
in.
meaty claws.
I'm gonna put it in B for right now. This one's like, my lasagna's burning. The washing machine is my favorite. I'm putting it in A tier. So I like the lawnmower
The lawnmower is my
and the
favorite.
washing machine are my favorites.
Because the lawnmower looks really mischievous. Like he looks like he's
This
so
is
ready
cartoon.
to destroy your lawn.
This is very cartoon. This is
The
actually
lawnmower looks like a Danny Phantom ghost.
Danny Phantom, or when like in the Fairly Odd Parents, when Cosmo and Wanda became like a
Yeah.
vehicle, and then he's got a helmet on.
This trio are all pure psychic types, and this trio is the lake spirits, lake guardians.
Yeah.
So there are 3 lakes in Sinnoh, and each of these represent
I know they're emotions. I just don't know which ones specifically they are.
Let me see.
Uxi's knowledge.
Because I think if they're a trio, then I think I must consider them all at once.
Lore wise, I think these are some of the first Pokemon created by God. They are legitimate deities.
Spirit is emotion, and Azelf is willpower.
Willpower.
So it's
Azelf-
knowledge, willpower, and emotion.
I do like that they each have a distinctive color and that they have the tail designs are the same. I think I like the trope of them. I like them as a trope. They represent such grand concepts, but they seem very childlike.
I feel like if only one of them existed, I wouldn't care. But the fact that there's 3, I'm like, okay.
So I think they have to go together, obviously. I can't split them apart. I think I kind of have to put them in S tier. They're gods, so I don't think they need my uppies.
If you had to pick a favorite of the 3, which would it be?
The blue one. It looks like Sonic. Anyways.
We're getting into the lore here now.
Okay. We have Teacup.
Yeah,
We have
teacup.
Teacup, yeah.
Okay, so this is the god of time. I think actually god might not be the right word. Emissary would be more proper.
Do have a question. There seems to be a theme where they like have like a crystal or a gemstone on them.
There's an item called the red chain,
Mhm.
which is made from harnessing the power of the 3, the lake spirits, and they use the red chain to like suppress the power of one of the box legendaries. The crystals in the box legendaries are just because the games are diamond and pearl, and so Dialga has a diamond and Palkia has a pearl.
Design wise, I like the body, but the head. I know it's got like that like headdress kind of thing, but why the top of the head so long? It could be just because it's
you
a
guys think they were
crystal.
going for like Crystal Skull? I was gonna say Crystal Skull type beat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean I don't hate it. I'm just wondering why.
I think maybe just to make it look a bit more alien.
hmm
This legendary trio, by the way, that we're getting into now is what inspired Thrones 3. Read Thrones of Time, by the way. They're inspired by the plot of Pokemon Platinum.
I'll leave it at S tier. I don't think
Yeah,
any of these
yeah.
gods are gonna get Natu Joltik tier. I'm gonna be so real. Water Dragon. And the other one was Steel Dragon?
I've never understood it.
I'm looking at this and... Are they brothers?
They were both created by God.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
In
so
the
there's...
same instance.
Okay, so what's Giratina's deal?
It was banished by God to the Distortion Realm. It's a ghost dragon type.
So are these both the same?
Yeah, it has its origin form, which is the legless floating one, and it has its, why am I forgetting?
I forget what it's called. I'll be
Altered.
honest.
So altered and
Alter.
origin. Now, interestingly, this is that whole aspect of it being banished is what inspired that one part about Thrones of Time that I can't delve into because
Yeah,
of
I'm aware.
spoilers. But the design of the legless one inspired, and its face inspired Cranthar from the same book, but with the first half of it.
So, these look scary as These also look like, you remember in Avengers where they bring the big monsters?
Yes, they look like the Leviathan.
The Leviathans, yeah.
So cool. Let me show you. I'm gonna be shiny hunting Giratina for my DTQ soon. Once I get Shoutout.
I'm putting it in S here.
Yeah.
But I will say though, I like this design better than Palkia's or Dialga's, yeah.
I think it's a bit more interesting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now can we get to the silly guy
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Now Heatran. This one's also a legendary, but I don't know why. He's just like a dude that lives in a volcano, and like I don't know if he's like a frog or like what he is, but he's made out of magma.
When I first saw it, I gasped. I don't know if you heard, because there was a TikTok that I encountered where it's two drag queens sitting at a table, and they're like,
Oh my god, girl, do you have any nail glue in your bag or anything? In here? Yeah.
the drag queen Pokemon crossover I didn't know I needed. I think this is a silly guy, but also silly but cool guy. I mean, I'll put it in A tier.
Regigigas.
It made Pangea. Okay, it's okay. I'll put him in S tier. Saturn's Rings.
Cresselia. Emissary of Dreams?
If the DreamWorks
basic.
logo served...
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll put her in S tier. Why is there a Chow?
It's hard to explain this without the context of the one that comes after it, so let's start with the one after it. Manaphy is this game's Mew. It's a mythical. So the one to the left of it is Fion. It's baby Manaphy, but that doesn't evolve. It's its own thing.
I like the real life Sea Angel better than these. Off-brand Chows to me. I feel like if I grabbed this one by the strand, I shook it around, it would ring like a bell.
Once again, your mind.
I mean, you could grab my little feather up here and you go.
You rip it off, no?
You could, but it would hurt really bad.
Like a lot.
Like a lot. So don't do it. I'm gonna put them honestly C tier. I don't feel anything for these. The Grim Reaper.
But it's like the opposite of Cresselia. It's nightmares.
Mhm.
Like, why he kind of
Nightmare.
Why he kind of snatched though?
Yeah, you know what's crazy too is that he also has legs.
Oh my god!
Never displays them in game ever, but like he does have them.
Those are chopsticks. That's
There was a
crazy.
movie about him and they gave him cheeks.
They gave him cheeks.
Like ass?
They gave him cheeks.
Oh my god, they gave him cheeks.
I gave him G. That's a cute little tush. You know what's crazy? This mon kind of gives me Citron vibes, but if Citron wasn't cybernetic. You know what, actually? If Citron didn't have that abomination underneath her with like all the arms, she would just have like the retractable legs.
Yeah, this one has two forms. You give it the Gracidia flower because it is the gratitude Pokemon. So normally it's that little hedgehog that you immediately put in Natu Joltik tier where it belongs.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has Sky form, which becomes Grass Flying.
For me personally, I do like the determination of the face. I like that it's like, you know, a taller version of Hedgehog Shaman. However, the only thing that I wish it had, if it's a Sky thing, is if it had like, it was like more of like a Pegasus.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
However, you know, I like the vibe. And then Arceus.
This is God.
Praise be.
Do you think that there were little kids who went to church being like, that's what God looks like? And he's in my
gotta
Pokemon
be.
game. Yeah.
Some.
Anyways, this is God. Imagine I put God in F tier. If this is a part of Arceus, do all the parts look the same?
Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina are also parts of Arceus.
Now, in terms of its design, I don't get the ring around the...
Halo.
It's a halo?
Everything I'm thinking is Legends Arceus spoilers. I guess it's not fair to bring it up because this wasn't canon until like recently, but the ring is like the symbol almost. Like I don't know if you noticed at the beginning of Legends Arceus when the Arc phone showed up, it had like
Oh,
a
yeah.
glow around it.
It's like the cross.
Yeah, the glow around the Arc phone was in the same shape. And you'll also notice when you fight noble Pokemon in that game, they have the same ring glowing around them, like in light, not like actually on them.
Kind of like his mark.
AJ, are you
There's Gen
offended?
4.
I'm actually that so far I think was the most positively ranked generation.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that works with me. Honestly, Connor, you sounded more offended about this tier list, which is
funny, 'cause
crazy.
Gen 4 is my least favorite of decks.
So I mean, that all checks out. There's a few things like objectively wrong, for sure, 100% wrong.
Call 'em
But
out.
yeah, it's pretty solid. Cherim, but Cherim Sun form should be higher, as well as Ambipom. Bonsley should be like 1 tier higher. None of those guys in D tier should be in D tier. Pachirisu, Togekiss, Mamoswine, anything Rotom should be higher. Like every Rotom should just be bumped up 1, just because of the way that they are. You could take everything up in B and move it up to A. Just like everything.
Everything.
Yeah, just move it
Everything.
up. Just move it up.
Anything
yeah,
anything that you would bump down that I've rated highly?
Mime Junior, the Glammy outline.
Is there any in Not Too Joltik tier that you're particularly feel strongly about?
No, because that's your own. There's no comprehending. The DS was the first point in the series where they're like, let's do trading and Wi-Fi. So there was a lot of trade evolutions in the game. So Gen 4 has a lot of those like in the era quirks rather than like making something that would work later on. Because a great example is Magnezone. You have to bring a Magnemite to, I believe, Mount Coronet, which is a place on the map, and that's where it evolves. Except, of course, once you get past that point into different games, there is no Mount Coronet. Console doesn't have a microphone. Shoutout's whole thing kind of becomes null and void. Yeah, just a lot of fun things that are only really Gen 4 specific that you can only really go crazy with in Gen 4.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a
Gen 4
mark
is
of its
very-
time.
Yeah.
It's very tied to the game that it's in.
Because like Combi and Vespiqun's whole thing is that in Gen 4 you could slather honey on trees to get specific Pokemon, and so that's where they come from. Is they're really honey based because the way you get them,
Munchlax and Burmy.
yes, are all like honey based.
That really contextualizes a lot of this.
But yeah, a lot of friendship and stone evolutions. That's all Gen 4 really was friendship and stone evolutions.
Well, and then the 2 Eevees, you had to like evolve
Yes.
them while you were standing close to a specific rock.
Yeah, an overworld rock. You had to
Yeah.
be near it. Another thing I forgot about, timed events too. Both Rotom and Drifloon are on a clock that you can only catch.
Oh yeah, Rotom
a
was like what,
specific-
Wednesday?
Yes, in the old chateau.
Closing remarks. Bye.
Get out of here, leave!
I'm on the road to a rating city.
On the road to a